Brown trout are actually native to Europe, and around the 1890s, the US imported them, and California got them just a little bit after that, and they first came to the Mount Shasta hatchery, where they still are today, and we still produce brown trout in that hatchery. So for about 130 years, the Mount Shasta hatchery has been producing brown trout, around 2 million eggs a year that we provide throughout the state. We are very particular of where we put fish on the landscape. We make sure that the ecology, so the other species in the water and just the water itself, can support these species. And for brown trout, they are known predators of our native trout. So we ensure that we aren't planting them in areas where there are sensitive native species. Brown trout that we plant cannot reproduce in the wild. There are self-sustaining brown trout populations, and they are doing great, and so we don't need to stock those waters. But in areas where that fishery cannot support a recreational fishery, we'll go ahead and add to that population.
We plant our browns out at subcatchables or catchable size fish. If we're planting subcatchable fish, they can be planted out within 9 months of hatch. If we're planting out catchable size fish, we'll tend to keep brown trout for up to 18 months before we start planting fish out. Browns are a pretty sought after fish. Most would consider them a trophy fish. They're pretty hard to catch, and when you do catch them, they are a fun fighting fish. Brown trout can get anywhere from 5 to 7 pounds depending on where you're fishing and when you're fishing for them. That's outside of the norm. I'd say you could usually catch 2 to 3 pound brown trout with no problem. If you're targeting brown trout, I'd say your best bet would probably be in the center of the lake, usually running downriggers trying to get to the deeper water. If you wanted to catch them from the shorelines, I would say either trying earlier in the mornings when the shadows are lower, the temperatures are colder. You have a good chance of throwing either like gold castmasters, pink castmasters, something mimicking a smaller predator fish for them to eat.
We want to keep brown trout in our hatchery system because they are a really important recreational species. People love catching them. They are great to eat, and they give different opportunities for anglers.